Force yourself to be disciplined. Discipline is not an emotion. Discipline is not motivation. Discipline is not a personality trait you are born with. Discipline is a force you build, a decision you reinforce, and a standard you commit to, even when your mind, your emotions, and your circumstances try to convince you otherwise. Every successful person you admire operates by a simple truth. You don't wait for discipline. You create it. Discipline begins the moment you stop negotiating with yourself. The moment you stop listening to the excuses that feel comfortable. The moment you act, not because you feel like it, but because you decided that you must. And everything in your life changes the instant you understand this. Your future depends on what you force yourself to do when comfort calls your name. Right now, you may feel stuck, tired, overwhelmed, unmotivated, inconsistent, or frustrated with yourself. But the solution is not to wait for a burst of inspiration or a rare moment of clarity. The solution is to build a system so strong that you do what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. This audiobook will teach you exactly how to build that discipline, the unstoppable, non-negotiable, self-commanding discipline that separates the dreamers from the achievers. You will learn how to overpower your excuses, how to override your emotional resistance, how to break the loop of procrastination, and how to create a life where you trust yourself to follow through every single day. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The truth about discipline. Most people fail not because they lack potential, intelligence, or talent. They fail because they lack self-command. They fail because they obey their feelings instead of their standards. They fail because they wait for motivation to push them into action. But motivation is unreliable. Emotion is unstable. Comfort is addictive. Discipline is the only thing that can be trusted. When you force yourself to be disciplined, you take control back from the part of your mind that is programmed to seek pleasure, avoid discomfort, conserve energy, and repeat familiar patterns. Your lower brain wants comfort, predictability, and immediate gratification. Your higher mind wants progress, purpose, and long-term results. Discipline is the bridge between the two. When you act with discipline, you are telling your lower self, "I hear you, but I'm in charge." And this is the moment your life begins to change permanently. The reason most people never reach the life they want is because they treat discipline as optional. They assume they should feel ready. They believe they should feel motivated. They think they need more confidence, more clarity, more energy, or more inspiration before they take action. But the truth is the opposite. The action creates motivation. Action builds confidence. Action generates clarity. Action produces energy. Action creates transformation. You do not wait to feel ready. You force yourself to begin, and readiness follows. Discipline is not something you hope for. It is something you become. Chapter 2. Destroying the myth of motivation. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the engine. Motivation fades, but discipline stays. Motivation is emotional, but discipline is mechanical. Motivation is inconsistent, but discipline is permanent. Imagine relying on motivation to brush your teeth. You'd have cavities. Imagine relying on motivation to show up to work. You'd be unemployed. Imagine relying on motivation to take care of your children. You'd be irresponsible and dangerous. Yet most people rely on motivation to change their life. They wait for the perfect mood. They wait for inspiration. They wait for the right time. They wait for a sign. They wait for the stars to align. They wait for the feeling, but the feeling isn't coming. If you build your life on motivation, your life will collapse. Because motivation cannot handle discomfort, difficulty, boredom, or consistency. It is not built for the long haul. Discipline is. Discipline is the habit of doing what must be done regardless of how you feel. It is the refusal to negotiate with your excuses. It is the commitment to your future self over your present comfort. It is the willingness to suffer temporarily so you can succeed permanently. When you develop discipline, you become unstoppable because you become self-directed. You no longer depend on emotional weather patterns. You no longer obey your impulses. You no longer sabotage yourself. Discipline is freedom. It is control. It is power. It is dominance over your mind. And once you have that, nothing can stop you. Chapter 3. The Science of Self-Command. Your brain is designed to protect you from discomfort. It wants you to stay warm, safe, comfortable, and predictable. It hates risk. It hates effort. It hates uncertainty. It hates change. But success requires all of these. The prefrontal cortex, the logical, future-focused, disciplined part of your brain, is the one responsible for self-command. But it is weaker than the emotional, impulsive, survival-based part of your mind. Unless you strengthen it. Every time you override an excuse, you strengthen your prefrontal cortex. Every time you force yourself to act instead of procrastinating, you build mental muscle. Every time you complete a task, even when you don't want to, you rewire your brain to identify as a disciplined person. Identity is destiny. If you see yourself as inconsistent, undisciplined, or lazy, your behavior will follow. But if you see yourself as a disciplined person, someone who gets things done regardless of emotion, your life will change forever. The key is repetition, not perfection. Repetition. 1 disciplined action is a win. 2 is a pattern. 3 is a habit. 30 is an identity. 90 is a lifestyle. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to become unrecognizable. Chapter 4. The art of forcing yourself to take action. To force yourself into discipline, you must master 4 principles. 1. Eliminate negotiations. You are not allowed to bargain with your excuses. Your mind will always present you with reasons to delay, avoid, or postpone action. Your job is to ignore them. Do not argue with your mind. It will win. Do not explain your choices. You owe no explanation. Do not justify your behavior. The moment you justify, you surrender. Action first, feelings later. 2. Set non-negotiable standards. Not goals, standards. A goal is something you want. A standard is who you are. A goal says, I want to go to the gym. A standard says, I do not miss workouts. A goal says, I want to save money. A standard says, I don't spend carelessly. A goal says, I want to wake up early. A standard says, I am the kind of person who gets up when the alarm hits. Standards are identity. Identity drives action. Action builds results. 3. Make action automatic. The less you think, the more you succeed. Thinking is the enemy of discipline. Thinking gives excuses air to breathe. Wake up. Take action. Start work. No negotiation. Go to gym. Don't debate. Sit down to write. Write. Don't analyze. Don't delay. Don't evaluate. Don't overthink. Your body moves. Your mind follows. 4. Require small wins daily. Discipline is built through small victories. If you cannot rely on yourself to do the small things, you will never trust yourself with the big things. Make your bed. Drink water. Read 10 minutes. Take a cold shower. Walk outside. Write your goals. Do the work. Every disciplined action compounds. Every win strengthens your identity. Every repetition builds power. Chapter 5. How discipline creates breakthroughs. Discipline is not simply doing difficult things. Discipline is creating a life where breakthroughs become inevitable. When you become disciplined, you think more clearly, you feel more confident, you trust yourself more deeply, you gain emotional control, you make better decisions, you attract better opportunities, you eliminate self-doubt, you build momentum, you increase your capacity, you evolve into a higher version of yourself. Breakthroughs never happen by accident. They are the result of repeated, disciplined action. The person you want to become is already inside you, but that identity requires discipline to emerge. Your future self is waiting for you to step into the version of you that doesn't avoid work, doesn't delay action, doesn't rely on motivation, and doesn't sabotage their own greatness. The life you want is on the other side of discipline. Chapter 6. Building a discipline system that never fails. Here are the 5 pillars of a permanent discipline system. Pillar 1. Clear identity. Decide who you are, not who you want to be, who you are. I am disciplined. I do what must be done. I don't negotiate with weakness. I don't miss. I follow through. Identity leads, behavior follows. Pillar 2. Morning domination. The first victory of the day sets the tone for the entire day. Wake up early, avoid your phone, move your body, drink water, set your intentions. Morning discipline compounds into lifetime discipline. Pillar 3. Time blocking. Your mind needs structure. Create specific blocks for specific tasks. No multitasking, no distractions, no wandering. A disciplined life is a structured life. Pillar 4. Emotional control. Discipline collapses when emotion takes over. You must master your inner state. Breathe deeply. Detach from impulses. Respond, don't react. Act based on principle, not emotion. Pillar 5. Daily accountability. Discipline without accountability dissolves. Track your actions. Measure your progress. Review your behavior. Correct your mistakes quickly. Accountability is the spine of discipline. Chapter 7. The breakthrough moment. There will come a moment, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, when you realize something powerful. You are no longer controlled by your excuses. You are no longer limited by your emotions. You are no longer negotiating with your future. You are no longer lying to yourself. You are no longer avoiding your potential. Something shifts. You begin to act without hesitation. You follow through without debate. You complete tasks without delay. You rise above your feelings. You become reliable. You become consistent. You become disciplined. And then one day, you become unstoppable. This is your breakthrough. Not a single moment of inspiration, but the realization that you have taken control of your life by taking control of yourself. Discipline is the ultimate superpower. And once you build it, nobody can take it away from you. Chapter 8. The New You. From this day forward, you will see discipline differently. It is no longer punishment. It is no longer restriction. It is no longer suffering. Discipline is love for your future self. Discipline is proof that you believe in your potential. Discipline is how you build the life you are proud of. When you force yourself to be disciplined, you become the kind of person who succeeds, not by accident, not by luck, not by talent, but by self-command. This is who you are now. You are disciplined. You are powerful. You are consistent. You follow through. You act without hesitation. You finish what you start. You are unstoppable. Your breakthrough begins with discipline. Your transformation continues with daily action. Your new life begins now.